To make DIY bone meal, I start off by cooking my bones in a pressure cooker for about 90 minutes until they're completely sterilized and all meat product and grease and everything are off the bones. Once I'm convinced or that I know that I have them all cleaned, then I put the bones in my dehydrator for approximately 12 hours. You determine. It depends on the size of the bones. If the bones are really large, you want to put them in for quite a while. If they're really small bones, then not so much. Once the bones are completely dehydrated, they become very brittle and you can just break them up. As you see on here, I am putting the smaller, doing the smaller bones first. I'm putting them in my coffee grinder. Another option is once the bones come out of the pressure cooker, they're pretty soft. So you can crush the bones or kind of grind them up a little right out of the pressure cooker and then dehydrate them because then they will already be crushed and easier to grind. And it's a lot quicker process. You don't have to try to break them up because once they dry, they are just a little harder versus when they're wet right out of the pressure cooker. But as you can see, I'm just taking the bones. I've placed them in my coffee grinder and I will run the coffee grinder I'll pulse it probably for 8 seconds each. And I'll probably do that about 4 or 5 times. It doesn't take long. Doesn't take long at all. See, I'm using the smaller bones first because I'm using one hand, so that's why it's taking me a minute to get them in there. Off camera, I'll probably break the bones in half, just snap them in half, throw them in the grinder. And as you can see, I just pulsate it for a couple of seconds. Take it out. And you can see I have one little piece in there that didn't grind. I'll just take that out, move it to the side, and then run it back through when I run the others. And here we go. Bone meal. Bone meal is an organic fertilizer made from animal bones, typically beef. And it's really good in phosphorus and calcium for your plants.